job in Randolph behind me here. Big job, new construction. Guys are just cleaning up. Check. These are full frame units. Didn't have to take the siding down because we had brick mold on the old units. You can see this bottom here. These are cottage windows with the bigger bottom sash. Same thing on this triple here. Now, these used to be multiple double hungs, especially that one I think had 4 double hungs. So now you get a lot more light, a lot more view. Full frame. We'll show you the trim kits. Also, we did new shutters on this job. You know, easy to do while you're here doing windows. And then we had to build these bottom things. They were all rotted wood. They were here already, so you couldn't put siding here. The siding's too old to patch in, so we rebuilt them in a solid PVC. In fact, we're just finishing up that, put a little detail in there, and that'll look good. Usually don't have too many first floor windows on the sides, at least around here. In fact, there's no windows on this side. Check out the back. Ooh, nice deck. Looks like Trex Transcends. Here's our window. I'll zoom in a little. Alright, 2-inch attached brick mold from the factory, full frame, solid. And then here's what somebody else did, which is, you can tell that's an Anderson window. And they used a filler on the sides instead of measuring for the exact width of the opening. They probably used a standard and then filled it with something on the side there like that. And they didn't caulk it either, so that's not a great thing, but that's okay. Should be caulked. But you see, seamless, and that's what it looks like if you don't plan accordingly. You're gonna have filler all around there like that. Same thing on that bathroom window, actually. You get that filler. And then you have an extra seam, and I don't think it looks great, but on top of that, that's an extra seam to caulk. Yep, and they did it here too, see? Oh, here's a good shot. Let's see here. Show that side by side. On the right is our new window, and on the left is somebody else's job. I don't know if you can really see the detail on the outside on the brick mold. Ours is contoured, factory attached to the unit, measured to fit exactly inside the siding, and this one wasn't. Great comparison. Better light from here. I don't know if you can see the difference. Again, Anderson on the left, Sunrise on the right. So here's your Anderson. You know, big name in windows, I get it. But again, afterthought, filling in that piece with aluminum. Instead of measuring the window to fit perfectly inside that J-channel opening. And you know, look, you can see it's a notorious problem in Anderson windows. See a little bit of mildew and mold growth inside that crack because of the way it's designed. In fact, no, can't really get that out, but you know, it's just a vinyl capped wood window. That's what the 400 series is. It's a relatively reliable window, but I would not call it a very good window or a great window. But people like the name. So now we'll show you ours. So here's ours, the attached brick mold to fit right inside that J-channel. That's how it's measured. That's how we measure them. So this piece, this 2-inch molding, is attached from the factory and sealed, so there's no extra caulk joint here to worry about. You know, everything is sealed. I'll show you the inside of the garage. I don't want to walk through the house. The homeowner is on conference call. But here is our famous pre-built trim kits. Pre-built and pre-painted. Semi-gloss. So this is all done in our shop, right in Boonton. And we do this because this way we can glue and screw all of these pieces together. So we don't have ugly miters and poor looking trim falling off the wall. But all the miters are perfect, and it's built to last because it's glued and screwed together. It has to be, even just to transport it. And you can see the paint finish. I mean, it's beautiful. Beautiful. It's all spray finish. So another part of our measurement, the attention to detail, the upfront engineering of each job, is we measure the paint line of what was there, make sure we're going to cover the paint line, and then we measure the jam depth. Right? So this is a tricky one. That takes a lot of experience to make sure that this is going to come back in towards the window a lot, or enough, I should say. And here's your end result. You know, really comes out nice. Now occasionally you get a little thing like this. See that? And that's just because when you're taking off the old trim, sometimes they glue it and stuff like that. So, you know, we do our best, but the homeowner said it was no problem. They're going to touch this up. But typically there really isn't much to do when we do these trim kits. There's another one. Yep, even in the garage. Really looks good. Sit here from Randolph, New Jersey. All done. I'm going to go in and talk to the homeowner as soon as he's done with his conference call and go over the paperwork and register his warranty. We'll see you on the next one.